Okay, tonight we're talking with the members of ObliVious before they get ready to take the stage at T10 in Mount Vernon. As usual, we'll start off with a simple question. Guys, if you'll introduce yourselves and tell us what you play.
Andy Weston on bass.
You'll probably have to speak up a little bit. It's starting to get noisy.
That's what I was going to get. Andy Weston on bass.
Steve Williams, vocals, guitar.
Jeremy Williams, drums.
All right, guys. How long have you guys been together?
15 years. I'll say we've been doing this since we were in high school. We started off doing little events here and there, teen town events, birthday parties, whatever. And then we got old enough, started playing bars, and here we are.
And that's with all the original members? Or?
Well, Andy's been our friend since we were little, but we used to have a bass player named Jeff, and he sadly passed away in 2004. He was the original bass player of the band with Steve and I. Steve and I were cousins, and we've been playing since we were 12.
Now, have you always, what drove you to start off on like drums? Or are you originally a drummer?
Yes, I've been playing since I was 4 years old.
Taught him his first one.
What about you? What kind of drove you to pick up the guitar for the first time?
Oh man, I don't know. Combination of things, I guess. My dad was a professional musician. He was, well known and respected. And I kind of, at first I had a sort of a love-hate relationship with it. And one day I picked it up and I just strummed it and I fell in love. And it's just that simple.
I'm a guitar player, so just out of curiosity, what was the first guitar?
It was a PB. I'm not sure the model, but it was brand spanking new.
Oh, wow.
Just brought it home, and the smell of it, it's just one of the things, man. It's an attraction.
That's odd. Usually people say, oh, it's an old Spanish, or an old six string that was in the corner, or, a K or a silver tone. Now, what about you? What got you started in the playing music?
Probably Steve. Probably Steve.
Oh, it's your fault.
When I was little, he was, playing guitar, and I just thought it was so cool. I tried my hardest to play with these guys.
Now, did you have any kind of lessons or anything, or just kind of picked it up?
Yeah, I just bothered Steve to learn everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Now,
I gave him much.
Yeah, I had to watch this time.
Now,
I know you guys are starting to write originals, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. We have been. We've had originals for the past 10 years. They're just, we'll get them together, we'll play them out live, and we'll get them together, we'll play them out live. Just keep the same song.
There's a reason for that, too.
We've got our own self-titled CD called ObliVious. All our songs can be heard on either our Facebook, our Reverb Nation site, or our MySpace.
It can also be heard as the theme song for SI Music Live.
Yes, it can.
Which is odd because the song is called Intro, which is our intro.
The intro.
It's
So,
a good way to kick anything off.
Wrote it special for us, I'm sure.
And just something else.
What's your reasoning on one of the original songs?
The original thing, I was just talking about this with a buddy of mine the other day. I could have had, obviously we could have had certain CDs out by now.
Right.
I just can't stand the cookie cutter thing. I can't just take these chords that have been done a million times and just put different words on them, a different melody and describes me and sing.
Right.
So, that's why we don't have room in it, because I'm super, super picky about what actually goes out,
No, I understand that. That's what's going to make you...
Just the drive to be original, which is very hard to do because everything's been done.
Yeah.
But it's just something that I've not been able to get past.
And then, too, in our area, originals are not really embraced as much as the cover songs.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of cover songs, the variety that you guys are playing tonight are bands that you obviously like and respect. What were some of the bands that really kind of affected you as you're growing up and getting started, getting involved in this?
Let's go over here.
Go ahead, Andy.
Metallica.
Myself, it started with Guns N' Roses. I mean, it's tried and true, man. He's just, I don't know about him as a person, but the music, just you can't deny it.
Right.
I got hooked on him. I went through a phase. I went through my my Nirvana phase. I went through my Smashing Pumpkins phase. You know, my I'm still in my Breaking Benjamin phase. But I mean, I've never. I mean, I appreciate other music, but I've got this thing where I just listen to the same stuff all the time, over and over and over. That's how people do. I appreciate how original they are.
Well, that's great. And Jeremy, what about you?
He's the encyclopedia.
Too many to list. How much time do we got? Okay. Obviously, to start, Pink Floyd, my all-time favorite band. Rush, Led Zeppelin, the new stuff, new things. Tool, Mudvayne, anything that's incredibly technical, hard to accomplish. I love it. That's pretty much it. And I've got a big thing for 80s music.
All right, now I'm stumped. I really don't know what else to ask. So, what's your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
Wow. Oh, gosh. Oh, heck. Alf. I'll just stick it out there. Alf.
Alf?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's
It
a
was
good.
a
Gargoyles. I like the gargoyles.
Smurfs.
Smurfs?
Steve.
Man, I don't know why I'm going with He-Man though.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I was hoping somebody would say like Scooby-Doo or Spider-Man so I could have you to do like the theme song, but
Yeah.
okay, that didn't work out.
We're kids from 80 on. So, our Saturday morning cartoons were Alf.
You like She-Ra.
I can't remember, it's so long ago. She-Ra? You watch She-Ra?
Jim.
What's one of your favorite songs to perform live?
Probably Stars by not because it's popular, because it's got a lot of emotion tied to it.
I'll go with that. Stars by Home because of the feeling that we can create by dynamics in the song.
You know, even if we're going through a crappy, even if the show is not going as we like, you know, we just stand that song and just, like for me, it's one of the few songs we do that lets me tune everything else out.
That song is the equivalent of macaroni and cheese on a bad day. Just makes everything better.
Yeah. I'd say other than that, anything Benjamin. Obviously, I look up to him the most.
Now you guys mentioned Nirvana. We were not going to mention any names, but there's somebody who's a big Nirvana fan.
Yeah,
You know,
that's huge.
Will there be any Nirvana tonight?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
We started off, and when we were a three-piece. We were 14 years old. We started playing a little dive in Heron called Little Rascals, and we actually walked away from that with everybody saying we were the Nirvana of 1995 from West Frankfort High School. So
That's not a bad time.
we've always been like Nirvana-esque. That's one of our biggest three-piece
I
influences.
had a crazy obsession with him. I mean, it went pretty deep.
See, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to walk away.
I would literally spend 9 hours a day practicing his voice.
Okay,
Back in the day.
now when you're on stage, do you kind of zone out? Do you kind of get into the three of you? Do you just kind of tune into each other and block everyone else out?
All the time.
Or because all the other stuff affects you, the lights, the bar noise, stuff like that.
I'm probably the worst one ever when it comes to that issue. If something's not right on the soundboard or something's, you know, it's the smallest thing, man. It's just I've always had a problem with stuff like that. And I will obsess over it the whole night trying to get it right. And it takes away from anything that I'm giving the audience. Because I have to run my own sound on stage, and it's hard to do without being out there.
But once it's set and it's good,
Oh yeah,
we're
once
good.
it's set.
Oh yeah, we're there can be one person or there can be 100 people, and if we get in the middle of that song and we're in the right zone, it's like we're playing in front of a million.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's great.
Because we've been doing it so long that at the smallest part of it, we're all friends and family. It's for fun. And it's Yes, we can do it. I can step out. I couldn't be in ObliVious without these two guys.
Right.
It kind of goes the same. You take one away, like Kurt Cobain said, the little tribe has always been, and we'll keep going until the end.
Right.
It's not broke, don't fix it.
There you go. Unless you got any parting words, I guess we'll go ahead and kind of wrap this up. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers, or hi, Mom?
It's coming shows for us. Will be tomorrow night. We'll be in Benton at Trainwreck. Next Friday night, the 25th, will be at the pub in Johnson City. March 5th will be at Lonzo's Place in Sims. And after that, just check out facebook.com/ObliViousRocks for all your ObliVious needs.
All right, guys, we want to thank you for talking with us tonight. This is SI Music Live. We've been talking to the members of ObliVious just before they get ready to take stage.